Good morning. Just had a thought I was going to share with you. I'm getting ready to go to work. The New World Order basically had put together a timeline. And so, I never really understood what timelines meant. And I kind of had this thought this morning. A timeline is kind of like a river channel. So it's like they excavated this channel. And the way they do that is through trauma-based mind control, which is part of that is predictive programming. So they use the media, they use all of their all the things they have at their available to them. Religion, and the financial institutions, they use all of these institutions to basically create a channel that we're herded into. Like when the cows go into the slaughterhouse, they funnel them into a funnel where they can only get through one at a time. And so this New World Order, they have created a channel, and we were basically moving into that channel. That's what the prep was. And the elections were basically a setup for that. They had Hillary Clinton staged to be the candidate that would herald in the final. It's like they were running for the touchdown. They were almost to the goal line, and they got knocked out of bounds right at the 1 yard line. Okay. The Patriots, Trump coming along, these white hats, whoever they are, they derailed them right at the edge. I mean, if you look back and you think about it, we were right on the edge of the New World Order was right on the goal line. They were ready to score a touchdown. Well, now they've been forced to kick a field goal. So the virus was always planned. It wasn't just to bring Trump down. It wasn't just to make the economy look bad and all that. That's part of it. But the virus was planned from the beginning. They were planning on using this virus, whether or not Hillary Clinton was in charge, or whether, if they would have gotten power, I believe the virus would have been like the pandemic of 1918, and would have killed hundreds of millions of people, and would have totally destroyed the economy. And then they could have come in with martial law. All the things we're kind of seeing now, we're being, I see people who are, saying, well, this is basically the same as, they're locking people down, and they're taking away our constitutional rights, and they're doing all these things to us. No, they're not, because the white hats are in charge. We're actually doing what it looks like. It's not some underlying thing behind it, because the White Hats took over. They are ahead of the power curve. So basically, in Sahaj Marg, they talk about this concept called boga. And boga is like the residual energy left over from something. So this event had been planned for who knows how long, maybe, 10 years, 20 years, 100 years, 1,000 years, I don't know. But this plan was the final chapter in enslaving humanity, completely enslaving humanity. They had the European Union, they had these communist China, they had these other countries locked down, right? The United States was the last one that needed to fall. The United States had to fall to the cabal, and the way that was going to happen was through this virus and through people, completely collapsing the economy, because the United States is a big economic engine. I mean, it is really the economic engine of the whole world, because what the United States does, everybody else follows. And so they had planned this. The boga is like a residual energy. So right now, what we're seeing is the channel that the New World Order cut is being diverted. It's like a train when it's on the tracks and they switch the lines. They go out and pull the big lever. Well, this right now, the lever's already been pulled. It's not going to go down the channel that they had dug. And I see people saying, oh, it's still going to go there. It's still going to be, New World Order agenda and all that. That's not going to happen now. that's over with. And we have to have faith in God. We have to have faith in ourselves. But that channel is going to get cobwebs now and be something remote, distant memory. But there will be boga attached to that. And we're dealing with that right now. We're dealing with the karmic residue. And that has to be burned off. That has to be processed. It's an energetic thing. And so once this energy gets processed, we can move on. Things will be much better. This is going to be an event that brings us together. This is going to be an event that we can look back on with pride that we made it through this. And I think a lot of lives are being saved right now because of the travel bans and the quarantine and all that. We got lucky that the powers that be were in charge, that are the people that are in charge now are in charge, or we would have been in big trouble. All right, have a good day.